Tattered Doll Society. I hope that you guys all had your dolls ready to go and you posted already so I can sit down and watch everybody's video. So I don't have a definite plan, of course. That is the theme of most of my videos. What I do have is this cone that I paper mache'd, and I actually did this a few months ago, practicing on something that I was going to do a doll back then, and I didn't. So I still have this in my craft bin, so I think I'm going to try to use it. And what I also have is, remember these old dolls? I picked them up quite a bit at the bins. But anyway, this is, look how old that is, a Wynn store. They went out of business a long time ago. And a long time ago in the 80s, when I was in high school, my first job was at Wynn's. And you could buy things, put it on your credit, and then pay it with your paycheck when you got paid. So I really never had a paycheck. So anyway, that's what I'm going to use for the top, I think. I collect, like, not collect, but I do pick up like old Barbies and different kinds of dolls and stuff when I'm at the bins, and just for this purpose. So it fits. I'm going to try to put this all on here, but it fits pretty perfect on here. And so I have several ideas. I have all these embroidery pieces that I've cut out of different things, and I was going to try to put those on there and just cover it kind of roughly. You want to see my bracelet that my grandson made? He loves to do all the beads and craft and things like that, so I got a grandma bracelet the other day, so that was really sweet. But anyway, I was thinking something like that. So I think that would be fun to put these on there, and it would be, but then guess what I found? This is not an antique, so don't be upset that I'm cutting up an antique, because it is just printed by Bagtiques, so Antique Concepts. And this was actually still printed in 1981, so that's been a couple of years, but look how cute that is. So I thought it would make a cute skirt. I don't know, I'm just grabbing at straws here. I also have, so the rest of this bag, I could use parts of it. We could just untuck it, see if we can't make it a little, I don't know, not so clean and neat. I don't think I want to make, or I can make her a bonnet. I don't know. I don't really want to make, maybe, let's see. My mom always wore a bandana when she was cleaning house or gardening. Alright, so what I want to do is start with a skirt, and I really think I want to use this Morton Salt bag. Now the dilemma is, do I want to just Mod Podge it on here? So that's the doll, or look, and then here I could just gather this and give her wings. Oh, that's cute. So if I gathered it, I could undo the seam. And if I gathered it, would we be able to see all of that? But if I do this doll right, I think it's going to be really cute. So we're gonna start with a cut, see how it goes. Just if I make a casing, I'll need just a little bit. See, it has that little drawstring up here, so now I could still have a little tiny, see, that's a cute skirt, like maybe. But if I make an apron, I'll say maybe she could have an apron, but if I do that, then you can't see. Yeah, you couldn't see it. Okay, we would have to do away with this hem. Actually, it's going to have to go up here somewhere because it's going to be too long. Rough cut. just to get an idea. And then I can undo one side seam, or I don't even have to undo the side seam. I could just put it over. I don't know if you guys can tell what I'm doing, but I could just gather it. Well, and I have my sewing machine here, but it's tucked away in a cabinet, so I would just hand stitch this little casing real quick. And then the bottom is too long, but I think I'll leave it. So, okay. So, all right. Did you guys just watch my video with the, what do you call it? Slow stitch shenanigans. All right, just need some thread, any kind, and then I need a needle. I think I have a bigger one. I have this, but I'm just going to stitch a little casing in here and then run something through there to tie it. We're just going to do a straight stitch all the way around. And I think what I'll do is, if it's too much fabric, I'll put most of the ruffle to the back. And then I'll make like a little bustle maybe in the back. I end it here, so if you ever hear me whistling and I don't catch it in the edits, I'm a whistler. I don't know why. My grandma whistled, but I just whistle. Just whistle a tune while I'm thinking. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay. Then make it just tight enough to go around here. That works. Like, there's our little dress. Sit. Push the gathers to the back so that I can see more of the Morton salt. And if she fits in there. Yeah, that's cute. You can raise it to make that the top, but let's stick with this. I don't know if you guys can tell. So this is kind of what we're working with here. It's going to be just the right length if I leave it here as the skirt instead of raising it to be the bodice also. But it's just the right length. Okay, I'm just trying to now kind of have the basics for the skirt. I just wanted to see if this hair would just come straight down. It just hang down. Doesn't look like it wants to do that. Oh, there's part of it. And I thought that it was just going to be like wound up in there, but not that lucky. So, but even if I trim it up and it's kind of just hanging there, I think that's better than the really tight look that it had. So I could give her a ponytail with a big bow in the back or something. I don't know. At least it's a start for something a little more relaxed. And so, all right. What are y'all doing? The grand dogs are right outside the door here, waiting for me to let them in. Hello, come in. Sometimes there's too much stuff in Grandma's room, though. They want to just get into everything. Right. You're good boys. Just look. Alright, so this is kind of just my quick and easy cheater way of making a bodice. So somewhere along the line here, my mic cut off. So what I'm doing here is I like to just sew little tubes and then slip them over the arms to make the sleeves. It's just another little cheater thing that I do, and then I don't have to sew a whole bodice to a sleeve type thing, especially on something this little. And I'm still putting some ink in the hair, and it's hard to tell on the video here, but it does make it darker, and it takes that really bright shiny pink out of it. And so the part that I want to hang down in front of her face there, I braided that, and now we're going to just start putting it all together. I did go ahead and put a hem in the skirt, and I glued it. And then later I went back with yellow embroidery thread and just did a quick stitch all the way around the hem just to add a little more yellow that shows in the picture also. So here we're just going to gather it all up. I could have cut the bag smaller, had less gathered around her, but I think it looks like a dress. Like she's been working in the house all day. She's probably been cooking and baking bread, and she's had a day, so her hair's tied back, and she's used the apron part of her dress for her hands, and you know, that just kind of gave me that feeling of that's the kind of dress she had. And so it was all gathered up. I couldn't make an apron like I wanted to, but that's okay. The hair didn't comb out like I wanted it to, so I just here just putting more ink again on the back of it, and then I kind of just curled it under a little bit. And I was hoping that when I took it down it would just be this nice straight hair, but it wasn't. So, and the bow again, I just wanted to save the part that had printed where they had their brand name printed on the bag. I wanted to save that, so I used that on the bow. And there she is, her little bandana. I did, after the video, try a couple of things in her hair, but I just kept going back to that one. So don't look at the mess behind her, but that is it. I have since, and you'll see in the pictures on the end, added a little burlap bow to the front of her dress, just to kind of make it meet between the gathered skirt and the bodice there. I never did put anything in her hands. I tried a couple of banners, I tried just random things, and I just didn't find anything that I wanted to put in her hands, so I just left them free like that. So you guys, I can't wait to see all of the videos that you have posted, and I am headed to Aaliyah's channel first thing in the morning to see what she has created. And we don't share before our collaborations, so we get surprised just like the rest of you. And I can't wait to see what she's come up with. She always comes up with the best ideas every month. I'm just so tickled at the things that she makes. So you guys hop over there and check out her channel. I say it in every video that she's a joy to watch, and she certainly is. So we'll be watching your videos, and I'll comment as quick as I can. By the time you see this, I'll be on the road on a quick little trip, but I will get to all your videos as soon as I can. So thanks for joining our collaboration. We really appreciate your support. It seems like you're all having a good time with this one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.